5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, we're back at it again. The new edge, Timina Bonzo. Welcome back to the Hangout. It's your boy Leo here, aka K Soldier, aka the young Tiro Fanza, aka David Gennaro. I don't know and don't ever read him seat. And today I'm chilling here with
Martin. We're back at it again. This is the Hangout. Let's do this.
triple episode, ain't you?
3. This is third. The
Episode
third episode.
3. Yeah, this is the third episode. So if you haven't watched my episode, I say so just go watch them and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys.
Hit the notification button so that you can be aware of the next videos which are going to be coming soon. We're just going to be posting a lot of stuff, guys, so you need to hang out with us, listen to whatever that we are saying. If you disagree with some of the things that we are saying, you are free to comment. We'll read all your comments. And there's another thing that is going to be happening with this channel. You need to subscribe to this channel, then hit the notification button, because we're going to be giving away gifts to all of our subscribers. Free gifts.
Don't
worry. So there's this other buds. These are buds. Me Xiaomi buds.
And we're not being promoted by Xiaomi, yeah?
Yeah, we're not being promoted by Xiaomi, but these are small buds. They're pretty cool. So we're going to be giving away those to our winners which are subscribed to our channels.
Okay, so what I think you need to do when you want to be the winner of the buds, you just need to stay tuned to the podcast and you hear how you're going to win the buds.
Definitely. We're going to send them to you so you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Mungu vaccinate where
No.
Why? Because anti age group yaku vaccinate wakachinjwa. Because anda katanga chinzi 65. So far yeah, from 18. Yakatanga chinzi 65. Vanzi from 35. Going above. Vachinjwa pakataura president.
Now it's 18.
Vans from 18 going up.
Okay.
So move vaccinated.
I don't know. Honestly speaking, from my own opinion, I don't understand. I don't want to say anything that is off topic. Or I don't want to say anything that I don't even understand. Because when it comes to vaccination, the procedure itself, I don't even understand it. Because I don't know what's going on with this COVID-19, if it's real or if it's fake. Because there are a lot of rumors that some people believe that it's fake. Then some people believe that this is the 666, which is at hand. Right now, they are doing whatever that they are doing. They want to be able to control everyone, tell people what to do. So, guys, I don't know. But it's up to you. But me personally, I'm not sick. I don't know. Yeah, because that's what most people are saying. They're saying that if you are vaccinated, they're saying that if you're not vaccinated, it means that you can't go to work, you can go to buy food, you can go outside, you can do a lot of the stuff that you used to do. I don't know if that law is yet enforced, but
what
I think
saying,
it's going there.
It's something that I think it kicked in. I was seeing some of the videos on YouTube where in the States, if you're getting into the States, when you're getting in as a foreigner coming out from another country, and you're not from the States, they're checking if you're vaccinated. So it's going to be those things, yellow fever. So if you're not vaccinated, there's a certain amount, a fee that you're paying to get inside the country. So if it goes to that, definitely everyone is going to get vaccinated.
Yeah, okay, guys, let's be honest. So if you're not sick, then there is a sick person. Start vaccinating the sick people. Then if you vaccinate the sick people, then those who are not sick, if they don't fall ill, what's the point of being vaccinated if you're not sick? Why can't you just wait until I'm sick? That's my point. Because I know that it's a good thing to be ahead of your health. You need to, sometimes, this is what rich people do. They always go for checkups, just to stay ahead of their health. They need to know what's wrong with their body, or if there is a sickness that it might occur in the future. So They plan ahead, which is a very good thing. But for we as black people, we don't know that. So
are black people immune to this?
I'm not saying that black people are immune to this disease, but I'm just saying that if personally, if you feel like you're not sick and you don't need to be vaccinated, they should let you be. Because if you hang around with a person that has been vaccinated, it should be your choice, because you were not vaccinated, so you can still hang around with people who were vaccinated. So because you are the one who's at risk.
Think of
according
it like
to what
this.
they are saying.
Think of it like this, right? Because we're getting people also that are vaccinated that are still dying, right?
Yes.
So think of it. You are vaccinated, right? The chances of you dying are lower than the person that is not vaccinated, right? But being vaccinated doesn't necessarily mean you're not gonna have the virus within you. But you can be the carrier of the virus, and the moment that you are around people that are not vaccinated, you can pass it through. So then that's where the importance of being vaccinated comes through. So if everyone is vaccinated, then we are free.
Yes, okay. I believe what my brother is saying, but at the same time, I also don't understand the whole situation about this vaccination, this COVID-19 and all that kind of stuff. Because when I was talking to one of my brothers at work, and this is what he asked me. He said, I want to ask you something, Martin. Yeah. Do you have a family member that died from COVID-19? Then I said, no. Not that I'm wishing that I should have a family member that should die from COVID-19, but I don't have. Then he also said the very same thing about himself. He said he doesn't have a family member that died from COVID-19. Then we asked a couple of more people if they have a family member that died from COVID-19. They all said no. Then we started asking about HIV positive. Like when HIV hit the country, we asked, do you have someone that died from HIV in your family member? Everyone said yes, we do. You understand? So for me, I don't know where he was coming from or where he was trying to go, but I think I got to understand a little bit of what he was trying to say, in a sense of saying that he's not sure also about the COVID-19, if it's real or if it's fake. But I'm not going to be saying things that I don't understand or that I don't know myself. It's just that all I'm saying is, if I'm not sick and I'm not in a position to be vaccinated, I shouldn't be forced to be vaccinated. It should be a choice.
No, that's
Either
true.
I should go and get vaccinated
or
if I should not go. But if I'm sick, I should go and get vaccinated. I agree on that.
But like what they say prevention is better than cure. I'm glad to attach on the fact that you were speaking about it at work, because it's something also which was trending. I don't know if you saw it in the news, where they were speaking of the rights, your rights versus your workplace's rights. Because the rights, you have a rights as an employee, right? And then when you get to your workplace, also you have the health and safety around your workplace.
Yes.
So the health and safety will be saying you need to be vaccinated, right? Of your workplace, right? Then you have your right to say you don't want to be vaccinated.
Yeah, then you lose your job.
So now it was now a question where, are you going to lose your job or you're not going to lose your job? So that was the discussion that was happening. And then one of the experts spoke about it. Was saying, if there is a need for one to be vaccinated at the workplace, they need to be vaccinated, right? And if a person chooses not to be vaccinated and they have the means to work from home, to carry on working from home, or to have demarcations in your workplace where you're going to be separated from other people, then the company needs to select to that. But you get people that work in industrial, like for example, let's say in Pretoria here we have Ford. They work
construction
together. So
companies.
how do you separate people? So basically it's going to lead to everyone being vaccinated.
Here's another thing that you need to understand about the COVID-19, because there's also the fact that there is faith, There is belief. We do have Christians who are also praying against this COVID-19. But most of them, but you need to understand another thing. Most of them, they don't believe that it's real. They don't believe that COVID-19 is real.
Yeah.
Most Christians don't believe that COVID-19 is real. They believe that it's a scam. They believe that it's all about an agenda, that these people who are in power, they need to control everybody within the world. And when you come to think about it, I don't know. You see, the other thing that I cannot speak about it because I don't know the full details. When it comes to you being vaccinated, what are the requirements? Do they need to know your home address?
No, the only thing so far that I've been seeing.
What do you sign and all that kind of stuff?
Vaccinated because I registered, right, to be vaccinated. So you only need to go there with your passport. For if you're a foreigner, if you're not a foreigner, you go there with your ID. Then you present your ID. Then they'll ask you the details. Maybe where you're living. If you want to tell them, you can just tell them. Then you get vaccinated. Yeah.
Also, another thing is, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because there is no way that they can find out if you give them the address where you are living, if it's real or if it's fake. You could actually just write something and say, you know what, this is the address of where I'm living. I don't think they will even go to the means of trying to track and find out if you truly live there. But what I'm just saying is, I don't know. For me, I'm not concerned about the fact that they're trying to control everybody. I'm more concerned about my health because we already do have about 28. I don't know how many people that died, but I saw it on the news that other people, they actually died after they were vaccinated. And for me, on that part, that is the part that is now I'm trying to focus more that if I am not sick, if I am in no position that I need to be vaccinated, I shouldn't be vaccinated. But if I'm sick, then I need to get vaccinated. Yes, I'm definitely waiting to get sick first before I get vaccinated. That's the truth. That's the truth. I don't want to lie, guys. That's the truth.
Trend this past week, and then I don't know if Mama on trend Cassper Nyovest.
I'm not a fan of Cassper Nyovest.
I know you're not a fan.
I don't wanna.
But it was something that was happening on Twitter because Cassper Nyovest So remember, firstly, Cassper Nyovest was supposed to box with AKA, right? A boxing match to resolve.
I think that's just for fame.
That was just for fame, right? So
were they not selling tickets about it? I think there was tickets.
It was then cancelled, right?
Then cancelled.
So after it was cancelled, then Cassper Nyovest was like, you know what? With what happened to AKA, with all this stuff, he was like, I need a celebrity to box with. Right? Then Prince KB, the DJ, said he's gonna box with what?
Cassper Nyovest.
So
I
now
think Cassper Nyovest will die. You shouldn't do it.
So now
nigga is too short.
What was happening was, so now Prince KB goes on Twitter and then he says they're waiting for the paperwork.
The paperwork
for them to sign. And then Cassper Nyovest has sent Prince KB a 350,000 deal for them to box, right?
So Cassper Nyovest paid Prince KB.
No, he's not paying. He's offering him. He's offering 350,000 rands for
so that he doesn't back off, because maybe he might just decide that I'm not gonna do this.
No.
So if I pay you 300 and something.
I see when people are boxing, they, let's say me and you, we're boxing, right? Let's say celebrities, we make money off the boxing.
Yeah.
And then from the proceeds of the boxing match. Then you get, he's saying he's gonna get 350. So now,
he hasn't paid him.
He hasn't paid.
He just said
you get 350.
You will get this amount of money after the match is done and the tickets. Yeah. I don't know if
so now the issue was there. So Prince KB went out on Twitter and he said, Cassper Nyovest is offering me 350,000 rands, of which I know is gonna make millions of us boxing. So. I'm worth more than 350,000.
Definitely, I agree.
2 million plus.
You are worth more than 350,000, my nigga. You need that amount that you're charging. You need that amount that you think you deserve, brother.
So Cassper Nyovest responds to Prince KB by saying 2 million you're not worth 2 million. You are worth 350,000. Which gig have you ever done in SA that gave you 2 million? You know, that's the point that I started laughing. I was like, hey, this thing.
Okay. So, these two guys are throwing shots at each other.
I don't know.
They are throwing shots at each other.
I don't know whether they have grudge, but what I can just say.
But I tell you this. If I am Prince KB, I won't take it. I won't fight Cassper Nyovest. Because even if he's throwing shots at me after offering me 350,000, and he knows damn well that he's going to make millions out of it, I'm not gonna fight him. Rather not fight, because I know for a fact that Prince KB, most of his gigs, he gets more than 350,000. Let's be honest. That's the problem.
The problem here is if these guys, because these guys, they're saying they have beef over each other, right?
On what?
I don't know.
What happened?
But
what kind of a beef? Cassper Nyovest is into hip hop. Prince KB, that's house.
Yeah.
What happened? Who took whose booty? We know no one. They never met. What kind of grudges? Probably just because of the fact that Cassper Nyovest is too short and Prince KB, is tall. He's Cassper Nyovest is fit and short. Prince KB tall and fit. So,
but we know. But don't you think, putting money aside, I don't know was team back in the days.
Man, Prince KB will slap the shit out of Cassper Nyovest. He's too short, nigga. Too short. I'm telling you.
History, you got check history my boxers.
Yeah.
Most of the short boxers are the ones.
Yeah, like Mayweather. Mayweather bought most of his fights. So you
bought most of his fights.
Yeah, you bought most of his fights. So you wouldn't say anything.
He doesn't ever lose.
We know. Yeah, because of the fact that he does not ever lose. He bought most of his fights. We know for a fact that he bought most of his fights. But we're not going to talk about that. We're just looking at the fact that he's one of the most successful black American brothers out there. Big ups to him, man. Big ups to him. I still like him. Yeah, that's the truth. Let's be honest with each other. If Cassper Nyovest and Prince KB wanted to if they really wanted to fight, they were going to fight. But we all know this is just a publicity stunt. They want to make money out of this, so they are going to do this, and we're going to support them. That's one of the things that you need to know. Even though some of us, we're not going to be able to afford the ticket because we don't even know how much does it cost. So I don't have the money. So let's just be honest.
Do you also okay nemofungira ticket ngeti mari chero dera ngarira Cassper Nyovest na yake ticket wafunza. I don't think it was going to be like 1,000. It was going to be 150 rand.
I think if the fight was going to happen, Cassper Nyovest versus AKA, the ticket was probably going to be around 500 to 600, 700. It goes with the VIP, VIP. Then there's the rest of who can barely see what's happening in the cage. Because you'll be sitting far away, you can't really see. Yeah, but how are you going? Were you going to buy the VIP ticket one? So, just... Here's one thing that I can agree with you. If Cassper Nyovest were to fight AKA, I would have believed a little bit of that fight. Because they are both into hip-hop, they rap, they have this beef already within the music industry. We don't know which one is better, but I still say AKA is better than Cassper Nyovest. But even though we know that Cassper Nyovest is richer than AKA, because Cassper Nyovest has too much money. Cassper Nyovest has too much money. He's too smart. We all know that. In terms of finances, Mullah Cassper Nyovest top. But AKA, in terms of music, I will go with AKA. I wouldn't go with Cassper Nyovest. But then again, if they were to fight, I believe those ones were going to fight for real. Because already in the music industry, you have beef. So Prince KB and Cassper Nyovest fighting, nah. That's why I think that is why Cassper Nyovest is trying to poke Prince KB and say you're not worth 2 million. He is worth 2 million.
He's worth, but sometimes I feel like just to end it off, I feel like if you have never gotten a gig at 2 million, just one gig, why should you be charging someone 2 million?
How do we know that he has never got a gig for 2 million?
It's known.
Okay, so Cassper Nyovest got a gig for 2 million.
Bruh, Cassper Nyovest is a record. He filled up the Dome. He filled up FNB Stadium. He filled up Moses Mabhida. He has a record
of filling up stadium.
And
we have the numbers that he actually made more than 2 million.
Made more than 2 million from doing those things. He has he had a contract with MTN. That was 8 million.
Yeah, with the 8.
So now Cassper was looking at that to say, has you ever been given a 2 million contract by anyone and you want 2 million from me? So that was the whole point, right?
Yeah, then Prince KB, don't fight him, man. Let this tiny brother of ours flex himself. He has too much money. Let him flex however he wants to flex. Don't fight him. Don't even pay attention to him. You're not in the same music industry with him. He's hip hop. Oh, for a fact, he's trying to come over to your side now.
He's a musician.
He's a musician.
Okay.
He's trying to be an artist, like more of an artist musician.
He's everywhere, man.
He's trying to be everywhere.
Yeah, but when it comes to Cassper Nyovest, me and Cassper Nyovest were tight. So
you're short. He's short. He's
it's not about buff. Being short, man.
He's short and he's a little bit buff like Cassper Nyovest. Everything that Cassper Nyovest drops, he listens.
I like it. So that's why I was following the whole topic.
I don't like Cassper Nyovest. I don't hate Cassper Nyovest, but I don't like Cassper Nyovest.
Enough about trend.
And it's a good thing that Cassper Nyovest ran away from hip hop, because Nasty C was just gonna damage all of them.
No, but they are okay. I'm not gonna dig deep into it, but they're walking in 2 different lanes.
Yeah, they're definitely walking 2 different lanes
and
now.
Then they're making
Nasty C started with Cassper Nyovest, also then started trappering all of them in their features. Then they were like, you know what, tiny man, you're becoming too big for yourself.
Okay, but that's one thing that I don't understand, right? With us Africans. Right, because you're saying Nasty C is bigger than Cassper Nyovest. Is it because
I'm not talking about
Nasty C is now considered as he has blown up in the industry of the US? Because I feel like most of the times us as Africans, what we mostly look at is, have you made it in the US? If you have not made it in the US,
no, internationally. Honestly speaking, we're not just talking about like African, international. Because when you look at Nasty C, you take one of Nasty C songs.
Yeah.
You take one of Nasty C songs. You pick a random person that understands English or that understands hip hop. Then you ask that person, listen to this track. Tell me, where do you think this boy comes from? Okay,
you see,
definitely that's an American.
Taking it to that
it's an American culture.
American thing.
No, it's an American culture.
Hip
hop. It's the way that it is.
I feel like culture. For you to be international, you don't need to sound American. We have people like Lady Smith, Black Mambazo. They were singing in Zulu, bruh.
Yes, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to sing in Zulu. You understand? You sing in Zulu and you have your own way.
But you said that you get someone who understands English and then they listen to Nasty songs. They ask them, where does this guy come from? You would probably
think it's America, based upon the fact that it's an American culture. Hip hop itself.
Yeah, it is an American
culture. So definitely the first thing that the person is going to say is from United States of America. But then you have other artists that also rap in English.
So
that's where my point was going.
What's wrong?
Then we have other artists that also raps in English. But when you listen to one of their tracks, you can definitely tell that no, nigga.
Okay.
This is Africa.
Okay, let's take it like this. So if hip hop is an American thing, right? What's wrong with Cassper Nyovest trying to hop in my Apama piano, which is an indigenous thing of South Africa?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, he has to drop hip hop.
Okay.
He has to go to Amapiano. He's done with hip hop.
But
So I agree. It's a good thing.
Okay, he has proven. So far,
It will be in the records of hip hop in SA.
I
just finish my train of thought. No one in SA will ever again be able to fill up the dome. Because it was only Cassper Nyovest who did it. And it's done.
We don't know.
Because the dome right now, it has been sold. There's no more the dome.
Okay. So then
so
that's
it's done
it.
and dusted. So no one in hip hop would do it. So
we can never argue on that one. I mean, it's done. Then it's done. It's done. Of course. Then that's it.
That one.
It's closed. That one is closed.
Let's close that one. I remember figure Christmas clothes.
Yeah, when I was young. When we were young.
What's your take on Christmas clothes?
Now that I'm older and I have
I'm sure
better
responsibility.
responsibility.
So what's Christmas clothes? So big in the way, you know, I would say in December time, right?
Yeah, 25,
Towards
then the
December,
1st of...
You'd get new clothes that you're going to wear on the 25th of December. So we used to call them Christmas clothes. So if you're a kid and you don't have Christmas clothes, then I'm going to go for my one.
Yeah, like
so what's your
it's
take on
sad.
it?
Nothing. There's actually I on that one. Honestly speaking, I don't ever take on it. I mean, like
you still do it though.
No, I
Would
don't.
you still do it?
I don't.
To your kid.
To my kids.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that other children are doing it. So if she sees or if he or she sees other children running around on the 25th of December, then they're dressed nice.
Don't you think that thing it showed Kuti there was something lacking in life? Because think of it like this. A person would cheer up, be happy. What of
Yeah, it was
Ninya watu watengerwa hembe on Christmas, for Christmas, right? And then maybe you're not getting those clothes throughout the year. You're not getting new clothes. You only get new clothes December. So now, when you're getting new clothes any time of the month, it's nothing new to them. So don't you think that there was something lacking there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. On the 25th of December, there's the family gathering and everything is just together. So I think in a way it's still cool. It's still okay because of the fact that children, if they're around, they need to look good. Because you're bringing your children from wherever you're coming from, brothers, sisters, all over. They're coming together as one, just to eat together and enjoy together. So I think in a way I do understand Christmas clothes. I do understand Christmas clothes. Because you have children, you bath your children, they must look good on that day. Unless if you just say, you know what, you can go play with mud. It's just like any other regular day. You can be dead on the 20th, even though there is a family gathering. I don't know. That's what I'm just saying.
But to me, like, what can you say, or like, how can I ask this question? What did you do on a Christmas day that made one of your Christmas day be the best? Might I say?
I don't remember.
So you don't have a day and you're not a year or not Christmas.
I don't remember. Like I honestly don't remember. I don't remember. He's asking the wrong person on this one, honestly speaking. So honestly, if you are one of those people that actually remembers one of those days that you enjoyed so much, please don't forget to comment whatever happened, even if it's a paragraph of a comment. We'll be gladly to read it, and we're going to talk about it on this show in the next following episodes. But as for me, I don't remember.
I remember one thing that I like.
I don't remember
about Christmas, and I would say Christmas in Zim. Not necessarily good. I like food, right? But the fact that in each and every house, because I had a lot of friends, right? So I would bath, wake up, bath, and then after bathing, I'm cleaned up, I chow, then I go to my friend's place, then we sit around, I collect. So I leave, let's say I go to a friend's place, right? I leave home, I chow, right? Go to that friend's place, I get there, I chow, I collect that guy, we're now two. We go to a next person, collect that person, we chow at that place. So it's not the thing of saying like, are we chowing heavy meals, right? Maybe light things, but different variety.
Okay, I can agree on that.
Then
it's about food. If you then it's about food. Even for me, like there'll be a lot of eating. That's all.
I used to like that thing because now I think of it. Like most of us, back in Zim, tasinganyona nema friends mamacho. Mwana ngaenda ku boarding school, mwana ngaenda kwakati. Saka mema kusangana mai makutaura nyaya dzimwe dzedziya. Then memchita scands amakutombwena nona mam baby check. So that was nice for me.
Okay, yeah. People need to start like they need to more focus on the family. You know, on December time, families they need to practice gathering together. You know, coming together so that you can cherish those moments. Because like guys, you just need to hang around with your family. For example, there's this COVID that they're saying that there's COVID, so you need to see more of your family, even though they're telling you shouldn't gather and hang around. So if you're not gathering around and hanging around with your family, try to do video calls or keep in contact with your family members and find out whatever they're doing, how they're doing. Because this Christmas that he's talking about, I think with how he just said it, that's exactly how I felt. I just thought that maybe his question was related to something that is way, way epic. Like extraordinary, something that is way beyond.
Yeah.
Because I actually consider that to be normal, like, you know, just gathering with your family and friends and you just eating.
Yeah,
chilling.
but now if you look at it now, the reason why I'm saying that, now think of it, that's the experience that you used to have probably when you were in Zim, right? But when you come back to SA this side, you can't have such an experience, right? So I don't know, and I'm not only speaking on people that are in SA, but I'm only speaking on people that are in the diaspora.
Woo! SA, it goes down every day. But so
it goes down every day.
You don't know. You don't need to worry about that. You know, if it's December, 1st of December, SA, you know it's going to be epic.
What you're speaking about, right? But I'm speaking of the experience that you had, let's say when you're in Zim, versus the experience of people that are now having, now that they are in the diaspora, like looking at people like that are in the UK. Do you think they still have that thing? I'm gonna go kwa Martin.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
But is the experience still the same?
It's not the same.
One that you has?
Because here now in SA, it happens more often. Back in Zim, it will only happen once. Like, you know, December, that's when you actually get to see most of your family relatives.
Yeah.
They're busy with whatever that they're doing. They're far away from you. Like, probably most of your friends are far away. So it was more special. Yeah. When you come to think about it, because it was only happening in December. But here in SA, it happens more often, because like
okay,
things they
think of it with this mindset, right? You are in the UK, right? You and your family, right? But the rest of your family members are not in the UK.
They're still in Zimbabwe.
Still in Zim. Right? Yes. I understand probably you might have friends there, but I'm saying think of it in that manner. And do you think the experience is still the same?
I don't know. It depends on how you made your friends in UK. If you made friends or you made family friends in UK, the experience could still be close to be the same, but it definitely won't be the same, but it can get somewhere close to that. I think so.
Okay.
I think it can get somewhere close to that.
Because I feel like some of us, and most of the people that have moved into the diaspora, whether it be it Botswana, Zimbabwe, UK, Canada, I feel like we lost most of the childhood experiences, and some children also, they're gonna lose that childhood experience because of the moving that has happened.
Yes, that is true. I agree on that one. I agree on that one.
I'm dead. Right.
So guys, don't forget again to subscribe and hit the notification button. To all of our subscribers, in the next coming few months, we're going to be giving away buds. These are made by Xiaomi. They are cool buds. They last about 4 hours of listening, and you charge them for about 3 hours. So we'll be giving away to one of the winners. I think we're going to be doing it like once every month. There'll only be one person that wins for the next maybe up to 5 or 6 months. Then the next, we're just going to be giving away gifts, but different kind of gifts. So do not forget to subscribe and tell all of your friends to follow up. If you have anything to say, you want to say something, you want us to talk about anything, please feel free to just write that on the comments, and we're going to read about it. Then we're going to tell you when we're going to talk about it. Thank you.
So what did you take Amdara this week on your side?
Nothing.
Abana. Nothing special. I'm not
We don't fight.
I'm not
We don't fight. We fight with words only.
You fight with words. So you fought with words.
We don't fight phically.
So you fought with words, Nani?
We will fight with words. No, not really. Nobody.
Okay, I know. We're gonna end it off like this then. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And it's been a nice time chilling with you.